everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a little unboxing slash comparison. You can probably already tell from the title of this video, but I have a new Hermes bag to share with you. This is not mine, this is actually my mom's, but she picked this up the other day and it's strikingly similar to one of the bags that I already have in my collection, so I thought it would be fun to kind of compare them with you guys. Alright, so here it is. This is kind of a bigger box than a lot of the things that I've been unboxing from Hermes lately, but she actually did pick this up. If you guys watched my video about our custom order Hermes dream bag, if you haven't seen that one, I will link it down below for you guys. Please go check it out to hear how I finally am getting my dream Hermes bag. But yeah, she got this one actually right before, and I didn't tell you guys because I wanted to do an unboxing on my channel, but I did want to let you know that buying this kind of really helped her like push her purchase history forward in order to start getting the quota bags. I know people say that like buying handbags doesn't count like towards your purchase history for quota bags, but I'm telling you everything our essay is telling us, and he says that literally everything you buy counts towards your purchase history. So I don't know, I'm just listening to him and I'm just telling you like what has happened to us. So yeah, if you get different information, then I don't know. All right, so I have the bag here. Oh, it's not in the dust bag, so you can see the pretty pink color already, and of course it is pink because my mom and I are pink lovers. And here is the bag. Sorry there wasn't a huge like reveal. I didn't know that she didn't put it in the dust bag, so my bad. But here we have this little cutie. Oh my gosh, it's very, very cute. So this is the Hermes Bolide in the size 25. It comes with the bag and also a little strap. And the strap matches as well, of course. This is actually in the 5P pink color, so the same color that I have my belt in and that my mom has her mini Kelly in. It's just a very beautiful bright Barbie pink. It's not my favorite, as you guys know. I do like it when it's in like a little SLG or like the little belt that I have, but it just doesn't like speak to me when it's in like this big of a bag, although I do think it is very, very pretty. I think what it is, it's just a little bit like more of a purple undertone compared to the other things in my collection. The bag is very, very simple, so that's why I feel like I couldn't really do a video on just this bag alone, but I will go through all of the little details of the bag and then compare it to my Louis Vuitton Alma BB. I feel like these are very, very similar. All right, let's just start off with the outside of the bag. It's so simple. There's like no logos or anything like that that I can see. It's actually hard to tell which one is the front and the back because they look exactly the same, so I guess it doesn't really matter. On the bottom there are 5 feet, which I think is really nice, and it is silver hardware, although because there's like no logos or branding or anything, the silver is very, very minimal, so you can't really see it. The side also has this little thing that you can pop the zipper onto, and I believe there's a lock that comes with it as well, so that you can lock your purse up if you feel the need to for some reason. But I think it's also cool that it keeps the little zipper in place. I also did want to mention before we go inside the bag that there is like this brown stitching that adds a little bit of contrast to the leather, and which I don't know if my mom's mini Kelly has the same brown stitching, but I do think it looks really good together. Oh, and before I forget, I think that this bag is actually Epsom leather. It is like harder. It's not as hard of a leather as like the Kelly bags, but I think it might be because of the shape of the bag. But yeah, I do remember my essay saying that this one is Epsom. I tried to look on the receipt, but it didn't say on there either. Anyways, when you open the bag up, oh, here is that little lock thing. All right, so I've just put that on there, which makes it look even more similar to my Louis Vuitton Alma BB. And then I did put the lock here as well, although I think if you're not using it, it's better to keep the lock on the inside just because it can like scratch the bag and just, scratch you. It's really kind of bulky right here, so I wouldn't actually leave this on there. But once you open the bag, you can actually see which side is the front because the stamping is all the way in the back. So it says Hermes Paris on the back right here, but both sides do also have a little slip pocket, so it's so funny how they kind of made it like very symmetrical like that. And then on the inside it's just the same, you know, 5P pink in leather. It's all leather lined. It feels really, really beautiful on the inside. It's like that smooth leather, and yeah, pretty simple. I mean, there's really no bells and whistles to this thing. I will also attach the strap for you so you can see what it's like. There's two little D-rings on the outside by the handles here. So there's one right there and then one on this side, so it like does a little crisscross thing. And this is what the strap looks like. It's actually surprisingly very, very short, especially once I compare it to my Alma BB. You guys will see that this is really, really short in comparison. The strap is also not adjustable, so this is just the length you get. I honestly don't even think that you could use this crossbody, and I don't even know which one came first. I want to say that the Louis Vuitton one came first because it's such an old, like, classic iconic bag, but I will have to do some research on that because I'm not actually sure when Hermes came out with this bag. The Louis Vuitton is also similar in the fact that there's really no bells and whistles on the outside. It's just very plain, although the one that I have specifically does have a pattern on it. As you can see, there is like the embossed like LV print, although it is very subtle. And then of course the top handles are very similar, although with the LV one you can put the top handles down so that when you are wearing it crossbody or on the shoulder, these handles aren't like, you know, poking into your body. Although these handles are very, very short, I don't feel like it would be uncomfortable at all when you're carrying it by the strap. Once again, there are these two D-rings on either side of the handle so that you can attach the bag strap. And let me show you the bag strap in comparison. It's also the same with the Hermes, how it's not adjustable, which it's so funny because I feel like the Hermes one is too short and then the Louis Vuitton one is a little bit too long. It looks really great during the winter when I have like, you know, a big bulky coat on, and then using this as crossbody, it's like the perfect length, but other than that I do feel like this is a little bit too long. All right, so this is how long the Louis Vuitton strap is, and then if I hold it at the same height, this is how short the Hermes strap is. Huge difference. All right, and then on the inside of the Louis Vuitton bag, it's also really similar, except for this one only has one slip pocket versus the two that the Hermes has. And then of course it is all fabric on the inside too, so mine is very, very dirty. I totally apologize if you can see how disgustingly dirty that is. I definitely need to do a little clean out. But yeah, both of these bags are super, super simple. Oh, I wanted to mention one more thing. I think that you can lock this bag up as well. I bought mine used, so mine didn't come with the lock, but I think if you do buy it in store, it might come with the lock. And even if it doesn't, you can always just buy a lock to lock these two zippers up if you know, felt inclined to. I've always found the like locking thing is a huge hassle, so I've never done it on any of my bags, but that option is there if you need it. The other thing is that this Louis Vuitton bag is in the BB size and this bolide is in the 25 size, and I do believe that these are like the most similar that you can get. I think that the bigger one in this size is going to be way too big to compare to this one, and the bolide does come in other sizes as well, but I think that these two are the most comparable. But also at the same time, the Alma BB is a little bit shorter, as you can see, so this one could probably hold a little bit less. I'll just throw my items in here very quickly to show you what actually fits in here. If you want to get like a full review on the Alma BB, I do have a video where I've already done a review, so I will link it below. But yeah, let me go ahead and go get my items really fast and I will show you what fits in here. All right, first I have my Louis Vuitton mini pochette, and this just has my Chanel card holder in it, and then a couple of like makeup items that I keep in here. So I'll be throwing that in this bag. I mean, there's no way I'm going to fill it up with the stuff that I carry normally from day to day. Next, I have this little brush. I've actually been using this mini boar bristle brush instead of like my plastic compact one because this is just better for my extensions. It's really small, so it can definitely fit in most bags. So I will just throw that in there. I have a little compact makeup thing. my hand sanitizer. This is my cell phone. This is the Galaxy Z Flip, so it fits in most bags, but I'll just open it up for you guys to show you that a regular size phone does fit very comfortably in there. And honestly, I've just been carrying like mini bags lately, so this is normally what I'd carry, but I mean, look at how many things you can still put in here. I've just reached behind me and grabbed like a full-size wallet, and that can fit very comfortably in here as well. If you carry your sunglasses even in like a really bulky case, that can definitely fit. All right, so the one thing that I will have to say though with these style bags, the ones that like kind of taper off to the top, is that you should put all of your bulky items on the bottom. So I still kept everything that I showed you inside the bag, but I actually moved the sunglasses case to the bottom so that I can actually close it, because if you do put bulky items on the top, it will still close, but the bag will be a little bit more warped, which is not good for, you know, long term. So yeah, this is what the bag looks like closed. This is actually, I would have to rearrange the bag a little bit more, I think. Some of the stuff is bulking out, but as you can see, it definitely holds a lot. You just kind of have to be careful with how you know, arrange the items so that there's no bulking. But if you do carry like a lot and there is bulking, just make sure, you know, you're not carrying it like this every single day, because I feel like it could, you know, damage the bag shape in the long run. Although because of the leather, I don't feel like this bag is prone to, you know, sag or anything later on, but I will definitely have to update you guys once my mom uses this bag a little bit more. So yeah, that was it for the physical differences between these two bags. Now let's talk about price for a second, because it's kind of crazy how like different the prices are for how similar these bags look physically. Now I have the receipt here for the Hermes Bolide, and my mom paid $6,000 for this bag before tax. So yeah, very, very crazy, especially for like how simple this bag is, in my opinion. I mean, Hermes does like really simple bags like the Garden Party, like the Evelyn and the Picotin, which I think are like way more affordable than this one for how simple they all look. So yeah, I was very surprised to hear like how expensive this bag was, especially when you compare it to the Alma BB. So the Alma BB comes in like different materials, so it just depends on what you're buying. But in the BB size, in the vernis leather, exactly like mine, it's actually $2,090 in store. So a huge price difference between that and this one. And then if you even want to buy it in the canvas version, I believe that it's still like around $1,600 or so, or maybe it was $1,800. And I think if you buy it in like the epi leather, it's like $1,800, and that's leather. So yeah, it's very different from the Hermes. Of course, Hermes does have that like exclusivity factor going for it, where you can't just, you know, walk into a store and request this bag, whereas Louis Vuitton pretty much always has the Alma BB in stock. I'm not sure if that's changed recently with like the supply shortages, but you know, they pretty much always have this one at the store. So yeah, there is that, but I still don't think that that justifies the Hermes one being like that much more expensive. You also do have to take into consideration that the Hermes bag is all leather. It's leather lined, leather on the outside, and the Louis Vuitton one does have like canvas and fabric on it too. But I don't know, for the same like look and style, I would much rather buy the Louis Vuitton one than this one, but that's just my opinion. If you're a fan of Hermes and the craftsmanship and, you know, the history and everything like my mom is, that might be different for you, but not really that worth it in my opinion. So alright, that was the end of my video. What did you guys think of this bag? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said, this isn't my bag, so although I do love it, I would personally probably never buy one for myself. It's just not worth the price tag in my opinion, and I'm perfectly happy with my Louis Vuitton Alma BB. But yeah, let me know which one you guys prefer in the comment section down below. If you did like this video, please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Please also follow follow me on Instagram. I cannot believe how fast this year has flown by, but I do have some exciting videos coming up for the end of the year. I have my London trip that I'm going to hopefully vlog, and also a best and worst purchases roundup of the year, which is always really exciting to watch. So please stay tuned for my channel for those videos. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching another video, and I will see you next time. Bye!